All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of World with Ty Brownlow. I am your host, Ty Brownlow. Remember, no one is worthless, no story is worthless. Man, ladies and gentlemen, home team. Y'all know I keep it tight for the home team, all right? Straight from the hometown, Chicago, Illinois, for those of y'all who just out there like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Man, Chicago, Illinois, all right? Hometown, all right? South side?
West side.
West side. West side.
What you know?
West side. Oh, hey, look here. Yes, people, Garfield Park and all that. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for the one and only Shoebox Benny.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you having me on, man.
Man, brother, look here. The pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. Man, we finna get right into it if you don't mind.
Let's do it. I'm
all
with
right. Let's, man. First thing, man, you got an EP coming out real soon, March 14th to be exact, called Car Bombs. All right?
Yes.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the EP, how many songs and who did the tracks and all that?
Most definitely. Car Bombs, like you say, dropping March 14th, but we've been working on it. And when I say we, I mean me and my partner, my producer, Brownlow, Fake Decent. We've been working on it close to 2 years, Ty. Yeah, man. It's about right now. We still at about 14, 15 tracks right now. We might cut it down to 12, but you know, we reserve the right to do so at the last minute, I believe. It's a project I went into just thinking about being in the car all day. That's where we spend most of our time when you trying to be an entrepreneur, building your own thing up, and you hustling, trying to get to it. You spend most of your time, maybe not in the car, but maybe you going back and forth. You know, you're taking the train, you're taking the bus, you Ubering, you lifting, however you're getting there. And I wanted to make something that, number one, was me, explained who I was and what I was about, where I was from. But number two, gave you a range. I don't want to tell the superhero story, you know, not 24/7. I want to give you the emotion, the bad, the ugly, because that's the best way. That's the best way for humans to relate, I believe. So that's what the project is. That's why I called it Car Bombs. You can listen to it in your car. Every record go off like a bomb. You feel me? That's why I titled it that, man. And like I say, my brother, my partner, Brownlow, Fake Decent, he did every single track but one on the project. Every single track but one. His versatility is unmatched in the city. I put my money on him. He did the one he didn't do was done by the legendary Corey Moe. Features, yeah, and that's the one I got. That's featuring Benny the Butcher.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about that in a minute, but man, look here. You have a single out right now with the visual, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna tell you right now, man, go check out the YouTube. Go check out the Spotify. Man, it's all on there. Okay? I mean, yeah, look, I'm going to plug it. Okay? Man, I'm going to plug it for you. All right?
But I appreciate it.
Man, no problem. But be like that. All right? Then seeing the video, look, as we talked about, there was a verse on there that just resonated with me. And once I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. He ain't y'all. No offense to y'all, but he ain't y'all. He him. And like I said, pure G rap, talk with impunity for all the savages. You know. Yeah. Once I heard that line, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Homie real with it. All right. You ain't out here, nah, dog. This ain't none of that. So talk to us a little bit about the single, the visuals, all that, man.
Most definitely. Be Like That, again. You know, it's on the Car Bombs project, dropping March 14th, produced by Brownlow, Fake Decent. That was a record where I really felt like I could stretch out and talk a little bit. You know, I could dig in a little bit and not lose people. Sometimes, you know, if you dig in too much, it come off as wordy, or you know, you ain't letting the beat breathe. I wanted to be able to combine that, and I think I did that well on that record. I got a great response from it. I appreciate your response from it. The video we shot out in Lamont, I believe we were at Lamont. We had rented out this crib for like a week. We had our family out there. You know, we was just kicking it and working. And the video wasn't even supposed to be shot there. We just decided to do it at the last minute since we was out there and we were working. So we did it out there. It was shot by Gene Lamont, who is the head of our film division over at Masterless Multimedia. So I love the response, man. It's really kind of crazy to me, man, because again, these records to me feel like these records are old records. I had these in the tank, 2 years ago, just trying to map out the plan, but it's been coming together, man. It's been coming together. Yeah.
Hey, look, and as I was saying, being a hip hop historian, all right, not a purist, but a historian. And I've interviewed quite a few, rappers, MCs on this platform, and I've heard many an interview. One thing I can honestly say, and I've heard you mention certain MCs in interviews that you've done, especially like Nas, that first album, Illmatic, why it's considered a classic. And you hinted on it, just a few minutes ago, man, this has been 2 years in the works, when you are sitting on like that type of material, you know what I'm saying, and you bringing it to life, you've heard it a trillion times. That's my first time hearing it, all right? So when I hear it, man, mind blown. As I said, man, once I heard you kick a certain line, oh yeah, like I already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, yeah, we're going to move him over here. We're going to take him out this area over here because you don't need to be... Man, bro, like, no, man, let's just keep it real. You outthinking everybody on this level. There is no need to keep you here. Let's put you over here, man, and let you, manifest. Man, evolution, you know what I'm saying? Go to the next level. See what the next steps are. So, man, like, that's how, in my mind, that's how I know it's going to be a classic because you've been sitting on it and now you're about to drop it. All right. March 14th, y'all. Okay. That's a Monday in case y'all looking at your calendars and you don't know what it is. But March 14th is a Monday. Okay. So it's dropping soon. All right. Man. But not only that, y'all. All right. Later on that week, March 19th, my man Shoebox Benny going to be down in Texas, Tejas, for all my, Spanish speaking friends over there. Then Tejas, you know what I'm saying? Going to be down there south by Southwest, okay, on the Urban Festa stage, I believe it is. So, man, you're going to be down there doing this material. Man, go check it out. Support. Especially, I know a lot of people from the home team going to be down there. Support. Go out, support, okay?
Actually doing 2 shows down there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing a Core DJs. I'm doing their showcase as well on the 17th. On the 17th, man. So yeah, we working and we trying to move. We trying to build on this thing, man. So everybody, you heard the man. Come show some love, man. Come show some love to the crib while I'm out there.
Man, for real. Look, man, it's gonna be a very busy week for the man next week. All right. So look, he out here working hard, not only for himself but for the home team too. All right. That's what it is. Now, let me just ask. Now, we talked a little bit, about this just a few minutes ago, but about being a student of the game. Now, as I told you before, man, I've heard you in other interviews. I've heard you mention other like MCs, rappers. Like now, I know one of your favorites is 2 Chainz. We talked about that, and I know you've mentioned Nas and a couple of other rappers in other interviews as well. But being a student of the game, let me ask you, like, what motivates you to be one of the best ever or have your name mentioned with the best?
Oh, man, I just think if you're not this thing, this rap, this hip hop, man, it's ultra competitive, but you are rewarded for your competitive nature. You're rewarded for evolving. You're rewarded for your craftsmanship. Right, you become a beloved figure to your audience, if that's the streets, if that's the backpack crew, whatever it may be. But also, you get to reap the rewards of having your name ring out for generations. It's artists now, like Nas, right? Nas had no reason to his reputation solidified, right? But he's on like one of the most epic runs right now, and he's working with artists who are younger than him, way younger than him, if I can keep it a buck. But his name means so much because of the work he's already put in, that these artists are just running to work with him, more than willing, happy to work with him. You can't put a value on that. So I know that if I want to, be the best and put myself up there with those names, I got to put the work in, and I'll reap the rewards on the back end for it. Sometimes it don't happen on the front end. You can talk about an artist like Scarface, who probably didn't get his, at the time, but now you hear so many artists who say that he was an influence. He was one of mine as well. So I think I'm capable of putting that type of work in. I have the talent and the team with me to help me get there, and I'm okay with reaping the rewards on the back end. I'm good with that.
Hey, look, I don't know if y'all listening to what we talking about over here, man, but as I said, student of the game. All right, he just look. Anytime you dropping face, okay, I'm just gonna go back in the time machine just for like 10 seconds, real quick. Seriously, man, I remember like in high school, we didn't know what the hell Fifth Ward was. We was from the West Side. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know anything. Like I couldn't tell you a damn thing about the Fifth Ward. Okay, I mean, the only thing we knew about Texas was whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's
hot,
right?
It's hot.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? But for you to mention, man, a lyricist, icon, such as Face, you know what I'm saying? Which, on the real, who is a lot of, mega rappers, favorites, you know what I'm saying? Even your Jay-Z's, they even look up to a Face. Right. Let's just keep it real. And, for you to even mention, those names, man, that's what I'm saying. As we say, no cap, all right?
No cap,
but when, it's a science to this, man. And if you study the science and really study the science, you know what I'm saying? You're going to find yourself, man, on a level that even you going to be surprised, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man.
I believe that.
I'm feeling you over here. I'm feeling you. All right? All right, come on now. Talk to me. Now, look here. You have a feature, and you talked about it before. Benny the Butcher is featured on the EP. Can you talk a little bit about, man, how they even got, started, and are we gonna have a visual for it?
Yeah, we trying to schedule our dates out. He got a lot going on. I think his project comes out on the 11th. Yeah. And mine on the 14th. So we trying to make sure we can line up the dates right now. But we definitely doing a visual for it. How it came about really was through Corey Moe, who produced it. Legendary UGK producer, man. My one of my partners, Don Regal, was working with him in Atlanta with another artist, Vanity. And they just got to chopping it up. I guess Don played some of the music, and one thing led to another. Corey Moe thought it'd be a good idea to try to reach out, and see if the Butcher could get on that, because I guess he knew he was gonna be in town at the time. And so when my homie called me, Don called me, was like, man, they ready. First he told me they was gonna be like, man, they ready Friday. And it was a Monday. I'm like, ooh, I can be down there. I could be down there Friday. I can make it. Then he called me back later on the day. He was like, nah, they say Tuesday, bro. I'm like, so I had to get on the flight the next day. Yeah, I had to get on the flight the next day. Corey Moe sent the track, while I was at my homie crib. I wrote the rest of it at the studio. I laid mine down. Butcher came in probably about 30 minutes after I laid mine down. He wrote his verse. And he write like I write. No paper. You know what I'm saying? No paper, no pen. He just in his head with it. Went in there. He spit the verse. That was it. We chopped it up for a little minute after that. You know, we had to go take care of some business. They had to go take care of some business, but it was all love, man. It was all love. I got a lot of respect, you know, for him and his crew and what they do. Because again, craftsmen, you know, craftsmen, man. They take their words seriously, and they think about what they're going to say before they just going to put it out to the world. So that's really the concept of the record. It's called Shame the Devil. You know, it's about thinking about what you say before you get up in this booth and just say anything, right? Tell the truth. Yeah, tell the truth. That was the concept of the song. So I had the hook ready. Verse was done when he came in. He laid his, man, and it was cool. And it was like that, yeah, man. Produced by Corey Moe, bro. Man, it's a blessing. Blessing.
First and foremost, shout out to Corey Moe, man, for putting everything together. And let me just say, you know, I love it. I personally love it when I get to see people from my hometown, man, you know, go off and, you know, get mentioned, you know, by others in the game, you know, that's, you know, pretty much on top of their, like, you know, craft right now. And I mean, man, to me, that's real, recognizing real. All right, for real. Like, ain't no other way to break that down. That's just real, recognizing the real. Okay, y'all made it happen. I already know it's a banger. You know what I'm saying? So
it's tough. Ty. It's a tough one. That's a tough record right there, man.
Look, man. Look, craftsmen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, look, I'm telling you, man. Look, student of the game, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's other rappers, and then it's Shoebox Benny. All right, and like I said, no offense to the other rappers. But, man, go back and check it. Man, look here. I'm telling y'all now. Go back and check his YouTube. Shoebox Benny. I'm going to tell y'all. RCD. One of my personal favorites. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to get all into that. But that's just one of my personal favorites. You know what I'm saying? Tony. You know what I'm saying? Open 24. Kobe. You know? Pac in the background. Like, man, like, my man got hits. And as he was saying, man, he's been doing this for a while. Like, this ain't no, like, you know... This ain't no new. This is like, man, like we really been in the lab. You really been in there working. Student of the game. All right? I don't know how many times I could tell y'all that until y'all get it through y'all head. Student of the game. All right? Man. So, moving on from that, because I'm going to get off my soapbox. People think I'll be preaching around here and shit. But, man, I came across a very interesting story in your bio, man. And I want to talk a little bit about this. But your intro into music at 12 years old is one of the, I mean, it was very entertaining, but it's very, very real. Because I know I can relate to it, and there are others who can relate to it. But can you tell us about your uncle in this book of CDs and you being 12 years old, bro?
Yeah, I could do it. So, let me first say, it wasn't my intro into music. It was my intro into, for lack of a better word, gangster rap music.
Okay.
Right? Or even better, it was just music that was not on the radio. I wasn't at 12 years old. I was just listening to what was on the radio. Or I would be going to church with my family and listening to the choir. And I love gospel music, by the way. I think that's the greatest music ever created. But that was it. That's all I heard was what was on the radio or what was in church. And so when my uncle would come home from work or wherever he was coming from, he would go in his room, he'd close the door, he would turn on his speakers, and I could just hear Ice Cube blasting, right? I could hear Scarface blasting. I could hear MC8 blasting. And it was like, I guess it just, the words they were saying, you know, and the aggression and how it was like an aggression and a hunger to it that wasn't polished up like the records I was hearing on the radio. And so one day he hadn't come back at his normal time. So I went in there and he had this booklet. It was probably about this thick, black. I still remember it. It probably had 50 pages in there. You remember the CDs you had? Yeah. So he had all type of stuff. Illmatic. I had never heard of this music. Like it had been out, but I've never experienced it. Illmatic, Ready to Die, Reasonable Doubt. Man, what else, man? Some of everything in there. Master P, Mr. Ice Cream, all that TIU. He had all that up in there, man. So once I got it, I took it, and then I guess the record he was playing at the time, he didn't check the booklet, so he was just coming to the crib and hit play, and whatever was in there, he was good with that. So it wasn't. I was cool, right? I was sweating bullets when he would come home, but I was cool because he wasn't checking for it. And like every time he'll lead, I'm popping it in, putting on the headphones, trying to listen, and it penetrated something in my soul. To keep it a buck with you, a lot of it scared me. Yeah, because I didn't understand fully what they were speaking on, and they talking about, man, they talking about everything. They talking about losing friends, selling drugs, getting shot at, robbing people. I didn't understand. Like, I guess I didn't know you could go on and press record and talk about stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? At that time. And so that influenced me a lot, man. That influenced me a lot because once I got older and I started to see the things that they were rapping about, as a teenager, I started to see it and go through it myself. It would make me go back to it, right? So I'm listening to Illmatic. I'm 19 years old. I'm the only 19-year-old in my neighborhood listening to New York State of Mind, because timeless music is just that. It don't matter. It came out in 92. If it's timeless, it's still gonna reverberate in 98, 02. It don't matter. And that's the type of music I just knew I wanted to make. I wanted to make something. If a 12-year-old heard it, it might scare them because I got so many experiences that I've gone through it. But I also have the vocabulary to talk about them and verbalize these things in a way that's specific and particular. If it scares them, that's okay. Music's supposed to do something to you. You ain't supposed to just listen to something and not remember what happened once it goes off. But once they get older, or if they're going through certain things, they'll be able to understand. And the understanding is what a bond is. That's it. The understanding is what a bond come in, bro. So that's what I want to do with my music. I believe I did that. I hit that out the park with Car Bombs, man.
Hey, brother, look, man, let me just say this, I can relate wholeheartedly to everything you just said. Everything you just said, man. Like, man, I ain't even finna date myself like that, but I remember when the Chronic came out. All right? For real. Okay. Like, I remember when the Chronic, like, you talking about, and you said something about being scared. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like you was afraid or whatever, but it was just something that, man, like, it just took you, and it just shook you for a second. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, what?
Right.
Like, I ain't even out here doing none of this stuff, but what?
That's exactly what it felt. That's exactly what it felt like. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Should I really be? Okay. All right. Hey. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Dr. Dre. All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, because don't get me wrong, man. I remember when Straight Outta Compton first dropped, and no radio play. Now you may have heard it on GCI. Back in the day, they used to have the rap down every Saturday night. All right. This is way, man. Like I said, I don't want to date myself, but this is back in the day when GCI had the rap down. Disco Dave and somebody else or whatever. I can't think of the name right now. But they will only play like a snippet of Straight Outta Compton, and they will only kick Ice Cube's part but they had to like bleep out certain stuff or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when they had the mix. You know what I'm saying? So anything new that was out and like the latest like raps or what have you, man, it was getting played on the mix. So, man, when I like got my hands on the Chronic, dude, like the Chronic is the album that just took me to a whole man, brother. I ain't gonna even front. Dre, yeah, bro, you did your thing. Yeah, all right. Yeah. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? And so, no, man, I can definitely relate to everything you talking about, man. And as I said, you know, you a student of the game. Like, just sitting up here listening to you speak, listening to you talk, the way you're talking, what you're talking about, that's how I know. Seriously, man. Car bombs, man. I've seen the visuals, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, y'all, YouTube, RCD. Start there. Just telling y'all, just start with RCD and then work your way on down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's, hey, look here. I am G-stamping that right there. I'm G-stamping that's all right there. All right.
Hey, I appreciate it, bro.
For real. Hey. Yeah. Anyway, man, look. If people want to get in contact with you, they want to find out more about you. I know I didn't shout out to YouTube and all that, but how can people find you? Social media, websites, emails, what have you?
First off, the first place they need to go look is the website. It's called IamMasterless.com. IamMasterless.com. That's where you're going to find all my music. We got merch up there for sale. Like I say, my producer, Bravo Fake Decent, he even got some beats on the website that's for sale. Yeah. So we trying to build something at IamMasterless.com that, you know, we fully control and own as an independent company. But we just recently put our music up on the other streaming platforms and the DSPs. So you can find me on all the Spotify's, Apple Musics, and the titles, Pandora's and what have you. But on social media, I'm Shoebox Benny everywhere. Shoebox Benny on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere you can find me, man. So I'm real easy to find on social media. Man. Yeah, so yeah, man. That's where I'm at though. But IamMasterless.com, that's us. Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute, Masterless. Ooh, see, you know what? Yo.
You know, Ty. You know it. You know what it is. You know what that means. You know what it is. You know. Hey, we trying to build something different over here, man.
Hey, man.
We trying to build something different over here, man.
Look.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna go there. Anyway, look here, man. Look. No, hey, like, seriously, man. Mine is blown, you know, because as I said, I checked it out. Man, you know, I've like seen like, you know, a few of the videos. I done heard a few of the songs. I am masterless. Okay? .com. Now, we can talk about being masterless on so many different levels. We ain't even finna get into all that. That's a whole nother show for a whole nother time, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man. Anyway, let me bring it down. All right, man. Look, for real, man. I've come to my last question. This is the question that my show is known for, and I would love to hear your answer to this question. Shoebox Benny, what is the one word that best describes you and why?
Transparency. I think, like I was speaking about the music before, you know, regardless of what you're rapping about or singing about, people want to hear the truth. The truth is what resonates. The truth is what makes us relate. You know, you might think you're the only person ever been through something specific as whatever it was, but I guarantee you put it in a book or you record it in a booth, it's gonna be 100,000 other people that say, "Wow, I went through something just like that." You telling my story. So transparency is something I'm big on as an artist. I hold myself to a high standard when it comes to that. If I can give you the actual visual and make you feel like you're sitting right here with me, right? Then I've done my job. And I can only do that by being transparent. I can only tell you I was nervous when such and such was happening. I can only tell you, hey, I took an L right there, but I learned from it and I bounced back. I can only be truthful and honest in my music if I'm giving you the pain, the losses, the things that, you know, people won't brag about, right? So you can brag about the jewelry, your cars, your girl, and all that, and money, and that's cool. I do it, but it has to be more. It has to be more for me, because I want to be around, and I want people to have a bond with me as an artist, that they can trust the brand of music I put out, no matter what position I'm in. What stage of my life I'm at, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to tell the truth. And I'm going to make the music to the best of my ability at that time.
Hey, look. 2 words, okay? 1 word you already mentioned, but professional craftsman, okay? Man, I'm putting them together, all right? I mean, I know that's 2 words, but I'm just going to put them together, all right? Professional craftsman, all right? No, man, look, no, seriously, let me just say, I was already feeling the music, man. I was already feeling the music. But to sit up here and speak with you, to talk with you, man, and to like hear your thoughts and just how you carry yourself, man, and where you are now, I can visually see where you're going. Like, I know, no, dog. Like, and it's like I said before, no offense to the rest of y'all out here, but it's y'all. And it's my man Shoebox Benny over here. He's on the mission. All right. And man, look, he know where he want to go. He on his way there. All right. And for real, for you to put the time in, man, meticulous. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like this detail. No, that, this, this. Put this together. Put that together. Do this. Put it, man, I need it strung along like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to keep it real. I talk about finding your voice. And that's for any artist. I don't care if you sing. I don't care if you rap. I don't care what it is you do. You know,
that's a big thing.
Man, finding your voice. Once you find your voice, bro, man, it's on. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter what else, man. Once you find your voice, once you know it ain't nobody else saying what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? And as you said, if I could put the visual in your mind to make you think you right here with me, well, shit, I've done my job.
Yeah, that's it.
So, professional craftsman, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay?
I appreciate that, brother.
Hey, look here. Look, man. Home team now. I'm telling y'all, boy. Hey, y'all know what it is. They coming out of Chicago. You know it's legit. All right? I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. All right? I mean, y'all go check the resume. We already got a resume of stars out here.
Yeah.
So, man, it's for real, bro. Man, I just appreciate you coming out, man, and, man, like, speaking to us on the platform. Hey, next week, y'all, okay? 14th.
March 14th, man.
March 14th. We dropping car bombs, all right?
Yeah.
And you say you got a show on the 17th as well?
The 17th and the 19th. I'm going to be at South by Southwest on the 17th. I got a show with the Tour DJ Showcase, and then on the 19th, the Urban Fates Showcase. Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, man, that's what it is. Man, look, support. All right, go to their YouTube. RCD. I'm telling y'all.
Do that.
RCD. Check it out. Man, y'all can come holler at me. Oh, man, I'll give them the message for y'all. Okay, for real. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not, look. Y'all see, just go. Check it out. Anyway, on that note, man, for real. This has been Word with Ty Brownlow. I've been your host, Ty Brownlow. Remember, no one is worthless. No story is worthless. Follow me. All social media platforms at Word with Ty Brownlow. Or you can go to my website, tybrownlow.com. Y'all gonna get this, man, good gospel right here. Conversation. But I call it gospel. Okay, y'all gonna get this good gospel. Plus other great conversations as well. Man, Shoebox Benny. For real. Home team. Shot time.
West Side. You know
West
what it is.
Side. Best side. Hey,
Yeah.
look here. We out, y'all. Peace.